Alright. Everything good? Everything fine? I had to restart the stream. Fuck me dead. Okay, it seems the sound is good. Okay. Someone, please. I'm gonna cry.
So, the story on how Frozen lost a nut. Right. Continuing on. So, we will start back over near the beginning, because your audio died.
Yeah, I heard you were climbing a tree.
My neighbor dared me to climb a tree. Neighbor kid was like 115 pounds. He climbed 10 feet up, he fell, and he said, now you try. Frozen is a himbo. When he was a kid, I would pull boats into the dock. I was not a weak kid. So I grab onto a few of the branches and start pulling myself up, and I start climbing this tree, and I get to the top in a matter of minutes, which is incredibly fucking good for an 8-year-old. And I'm standing here on one of the top branches, 60 feet in the air, or pretty close to 20 meters, or I think it's like 18 meters or something like that, which is still pretty fucking high up in the air, let me tell you. And Frozen is staring around, looking over the township, and he's like, wow, this is really cool. I like the view from up here. How do I get down?
Oh, yes, just...
And when I think that, the branch under my legs breaks.
Oh, God.
And instead of Frozen falling and tumbling, instead of Frozen falling backwards and tumbling, instead of Frozen falling to his side, tucking in, or any of this shit, what happens with Frozen? He goes straight down like he's trying to dive into water.
No.
There is not a branch between me and the fucking ground.
Ouch.
And I'm looking down and I'm like, well, that's gonna be the death of me. Whee! Then my brother comes out of the left fucking field. And instead of like having like a mattress or something to save me with, because who the fuck has a mattress in the middle of the goddamn woods? He did learn though that if you break somebody's fall with a soft object, it stops them from dying. So what does he get me to stop me from dying? He puts between me and the ground the item that he used as transportation to get over here. He puts between me and the ground a bicycle.
Oh my
and
God.
I land legs betwixt on a fucking bike seat. And I bounce off that fucker 5 feet into the air, land on my side, and I start screaming in agony. If Mortal Kombat X was a thing by the time that this happened, you'd be able to get a cross-section of my nut exploding, like one of those X-ray shots. The bike also bounced when I fucking landed on it, too.
Oh, God.
My nut was gone!
Now, I'm going to ask out of curiosity here. Was it your left or your right?
That's a good question! For when I went to the hospital, my mother took me in. My nutsack was swollen to God knows how large. And the doctors did their work, took out the missing nut, and my mother was asked a question while I was under the knife. So, Mrs. Frozen, we can either leave the one nut, or we could put a silicone implant in, so that way he would look normal with it. My mother picked option B. She had a silicone implant put into my ball sack to replace the one that was missing. Now, mind you, silicone is a synthetic material. It does not grow. So, the doctors put in a nut into my sack as a replacement that was fully adult-sized at 8 years old. Until I was 14, I had one gigantic fat fucking nut that didn't work. And the doctors didn't remove the seminal vesicle from the missing nut. So that means that I easily can get testicular torsion compared to most people. And here's the thing. They still won't tell me which fucking nut it is.
Oh god! Oh god!
I don't know which nut's the real one or the fake one. I have flicked both of them with my finger, but it turns out when you lose a limb or an odd part of your body, you still get ghost pains of it.
Well, according to what I've been told from friends who have fake breasts, the best way to tell is if it's too smooth to the touch.
How the fuck do I... Hold on, let me check my nut real quick. Shine a light through my nuts.
Because a natural breast will have like lumps in it, whether it's the fat or the mammary tissue. It's the same with a nutsack. There's except for the whole mammary tissue. That would be very weird.
My nuts have mammary tissue. That's how I'm able to produce milk. Got it. Understood. I will keep that in my notes for this test.
But yeah, it should feel that the more natural one would be a bit more lumpy than the fake one.
Understood. Unless the doctor had like a really good fucking quality nut that they put into my balls. Yeah, no, I can't tell. So unfortunately, I don't know which one's the real one, which one's the dead one. But fun fact.
I guess the only other real way would be, the light test.
Yeah. So, right. The next story then is the 10x7 story. Because Frozen, this might be a bit TMI and a bit, ooh, wow. I had too big of a dick. Legitimately too big of a dick. It was a 10-incher. It was insane. Motherfucker was a club. 25 centimeters for those of you who don't live in the United States.
Like me.
Yeah. Fucker had weight. It was a quarter of a fucking meter.
Yeah, I would be too afraid to sit on that. No, thank you.
Exactly.
The thing is if a dick is too big, it can actually hurt a woman and then sterilize them, so... Yeah.
Exactly. But the thing is, with my issue, was actually a different one than most people can realize, with what comes with the territory of having a big dick. If you have a big dick, it pulls a lot of blood into it. And too much blood being pulled from your brain will cause you to faint. And with my cam morphologies on my skeletal system, I had anemia because blood was having a hard time passing between the blood-bone barrier, blood bone marrow and the not the blood brain, but the bone marrow and the bone itself, because there's so much bone in the way of the blood cells being able to come out of it.
So basically, get horny, get dizzy.
Get horny, fucking die.
Oh my god.
So I had to get 3 inches of my dick removed. And that's how I went from 10 to 7. And I have a sick-ass scar on the bottom of it. Doctor does a fucking-tastic job on my dick, though, whenever he was working on it, because he, like, reconnected the nerves perfectly. I can still feel at least 99% of my dick. At least. I don't know about the other 1%.
The other 1% just went, fuck it!
Yeah, fuck it, we ball.
It's just, fuck it, we're going with that ball, with that, lost nut.
Fuck it, no ball.
Oh, God. Because, like, yeah, I asked which one it was because of the fact that it's like, if you had lost, the right one, I'd be like, oh my god, we found Hitler's lost nut.
I thought you were about to say, oh my god, we found the lizard's lost nut.
Oh, goodness, I accidentally said Hitler. I'm probably gonna get banned.
What the fuck? How? Oh, right, the missing nut.
No, because of the atrocities of World War II, it is now a banned word to say Hitler on the internet.
Fair enough.
I'm just like, aren't we supposed to be learning about history? I mean, I only heard about the rumor that Hitler lost his left nut because he got kicked by a goat because he was trying to get frisky with it, but that's neither here nor there. And Frozen's just like, the fuck?
Well, you gotta understand, I am new to streaming. So this is more so a informational piece of dialogue, so you are allowed to get away with saying it because you are describing it in an educational formal sense.
Yeah.
Because I did not know this. Because I never have thought about saying the name because
in most countries it is actually illegal to name your child Hitler.
I mean, fair enough, fair enough.
It is also illegal to name your child Adolf, which was Hitler's first name.
Yeah.
Alfred, get off my desk! Get off my desk! Off! There we go. Sorry, my youngest cat, who just recently lost his ball privileges because he was keeping me awake at night.
My twin, Ayo!
Well, the thing was, he was keeping me awake at night with his crooning, so I just couldn't handle it, even though I was gonna stud him out to breeders because he's a rare coat color of ragdoll. But when a cat croons, it's almost like they're having sex. Ugh.
Ah! That sounds incredibly uncomfortable.
It's incredibly infuriating to just be, like, peacefully asleep one moment, and the next thing you go, ah, fucking cat! I appreciate my beauty sleep, even though I'm not beautiful in the slightest. Oh, hello there, Void. We're just talking about some random stuff. Oh, let's just say this: if you keep me from my sleep, you better hope that you get put in the doghouse.
Wait, I'm sorry. Do you want me to stop talking then?
Don't worry, it's only 8:51 p.m. I've stayed up until 4 a.m. Because lo and behold, Stream Mum doesn't know when to stop working. Oh my god. I remember this one time I worried both Grim and Lulu so much because I would not stop working, but according to everyone who was speaking to me, I sounded like I was going to die.
Oh, that.
Yeah, I'm like, I've still got work to do. I need to get this done before I can do any sort of rest. And you just hear me groaning and just forcing myself to go through it. You can thank my mother for that kind of work ethic. If you can.
What did we do to stop it? Because we eventually made you stop. No, because like when you collapsed, 12 hours, something mad like that, was when you sort of realized, oh, they might have a point.
Oh no, I collapsed when after you guys found out why I can't eat breakfast. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been telling Grim for. Oh, hello! Thank you, Crazy Kiddo, for the follow. Arigato gozaimashita, go Shujin-sama. I hope you enjoy your stay here at the Hayami estate. Please be aware that the buffet tables are located in the dining hall, and if you see Kaizen anywhere, don't give him any kiwis. He's in rehab. All right, let's continue.
Oh boy.
So, yeah, that's an interesting story. I've been telling Grim for ages why that I have trouble with eating in the mornings. This one particular time, I just went, you know what? Just to make him happy, I'll do it. I had something to eat for breakfast and ended up puking so badly, I collapsed on the ground. Lulu was on call with me at the time, so he saw me crawling on the ground up onto my bed.
Ooh.
It was certainly an eye-opener for everyone involved. Because I'm just like trying everything in my power to try and move after that big heave session.
So, I'll tell one more story, and well, technically two, and then I can probably answer some more questions from chat. So, first question that chat's probably gonna ask is how the fuck I'm alive, and the answer is I don't fucking know. Trust me, I have the power of getting ratioed and surviving. That is my one superpower. But I'll tell you guys the story of the hotbox pocket and how Frozen got zoinked off his gourd so bad that what's up?
Joke is just like, you exist to suffer.
Oh yeah, no, I exist to take everybody else's suffering in the world, put it on me, and then have people point and laugh at me, which is exactly what I was hoping for too, because if I can make people smile, laugh, or genuinely have a good time, no matter what the cost is to me, you bet your sweet fucking Bippy I will. Oh my god, 6 ads. All right, I'm gonna be in ad hell for a while.
Adpocalypse, yet again.
Yeah.
But you know, I gotta make that money somehow.
Oh yeah, no, there's no complaint here with that. Trust me, I get you. I mean,
I can't work a normal job because a certain someone beat my head in.
Oh, almost had the same issue with me. Oh, I give you like 3 whole hugs and a new head to help replace the one that got damaged.
Oh, like, I was already fucked because I'm on the spectrum, so my concentration was pretty bad. But now, after all that, I can not do more than 2 things at once, at all. I have to do things incredibly slowly as well, and I have trouble focusing. I space out a lot more than most adults should.
I mean, fair. I feel like I cease to fucking exist at random times. Where, like, I blink, and about 3 hours has passed. And I don't feel any change in myself, not even in back pain or anything like that, for my posture being changed.
Oh, hey, that's when I go take a nap. Although sometimes I just feel like I've been fucking mummified. I'll wake up and I'm just like, why does it feel like 1,000 years have passed?
Oh, God, why does it feel like my missing none? See, I was actually kind of hoping I'd still have some left so I could keep it in a preserve jar so I could put it on like a mantle or something to show off to the family and friends whenever they come over. But no, I didn't. I didn't get to keep my missing none.
That would have been cool. I mean, I wanted to keep the broken teeth that I got after having all of my wisdom teeth removed. But no, apparently it's a health and safety violation.
Hey, yo.
I'm like, come on, mate. This is the same tooth that fucking exploded when you tried to rip it out. Although, one of my other teeth did kind of, was also exploded because all I did was eat some ribs.
Oh yeah, one of my teeth shattered whenever I ate a piece of popcorn. and it is still like half of a tooth there. It kind of sucks. Because shit will get caught up in it, and I mean, it's nice to have a little snack for later, but it's a kind of a pain in the ass whenever I can just stick my tongue into it and just like slide it all the way through and touch my cheek. It really does suck.
Alright, so let's continue on with the hotbox incident.
Yeah, the hot box pocket where FrozenSunlite accidentally zoinked his gourd by stealing a hot pocket.
Stealing a hot pocket.
So, oh my god, I love telling this story. A lot of people hate hearing it though, because it's just like, why the fuck is Frozen such a dumbass? Which is not too far off though, like, at all. Frozen is an absolute buffoon even.
Oh, hello, Elizabeth. Oh, care package. Okay. You're gonna hear me moan a little bit.
And like that, I'm aroused. Anyways, continue.
Well, the fact is that I moan when I stretch, so.
I scream violently whenever I do.
Oh, same as Grim.
Here, I'll do a stretch redeem with you. Fuck! Okay, there we go. Ooh!
You scream so loudly your mic just cut you the whole time.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, and I'll do it again by turning off my noise suppression. Let me just go, and then click. Much better. Anyways, back to the Hotbox Pocket story. So, FrozenSunlite had a day where he was in VC with his best friend, Jimothy Ross, and his other friend who did the art for his PNG. I was playing Elden Ring for hours on end with Jimothy, and we were just vibing. And I started getting like into the habit of the collectathon stuff, where you see that like shining, foggy light going up into the sky. That means it's a collectible. So you go over and you pick it up. And I pick up so many of these fucking things that I just associate anything with like a foggy light, like outside or whatever, with it. And I just, kleptomaniac brain makes you do that. This is important for the story. Trust me. So, I get hungry, and I tell my friend, I'll be right back to you, because I'll be right back. I gotta walk around for a bit and get some fresh air, because holy fuck, I have been playing for too fucking long. I'm also gonna grab a snack, and they're like, "Oh yeah, go right ahead." And that's actually what Jimothy sounds like, by the way. I can show you one of his videos that he does. It's the fucking funniest shit in the world. But I go outside, step on the back porch, and I'm just taking in the air, like, breathing is nice. But then I notice it while I'm looking around and look over the back fucking fence. I notice something. A plate on my neighbor's porch. It's a foggy night, and their porch light is shining directly down onto it. Now, most people would notice that and be like, nah, it's whatever. I noticed it, and my Elden Ring collectible brain noticed this fucking Hot Pocket on my neighbor's back porch on a fucking plate with fog and a light going right down onto it. It looked like a goddamn Elden Ring collectible. And I was like, I just have to have it! So I run over, I jump my fence, and I sneak into his yard. I jump over his fence too, sneak into his yard, and I'm up on his back porch, hoping not to wake up his dogs, hoping not to wake him up. And I'm up on his porch, and I got this Hot Pocket right in front of me, and I'm just staring at it, and I'm like,
yoink!
food. And I'm listening very carefully, make sure my neighbor doesn't hear me. And my neighbor is in the house, and he's laughing and giggling and having a good old time. So I'm assuming he's also fucking zoinked off his gourd. So I yoink, and I run back. The dog wakes up, and I jump over the fence right before the thing bites my ass off. And then I go over and I jump my fence. And I run into the kitchen. Not even the kitchen. I run directly up the fucking stairs to my computer, slam into my chair, and slam into the wall and leave a frozen-shaped hole in my fucking wall. And I just hold this thing to the fucking webcam. I'm like, guys, look what I found! Guys, look! Look! And everybody's like, what? What's going on? And I'm like, I found a Hot Pocket! And they're like, where did you get that from? And I was like, I found it outside. And they're like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, my neighbor's porch. My friend Jimothy is like, I don't think you should be eating that. And I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? There's a lot worse that could have happened.
Neighbor found out.
No. I go downstairs and I pop this bad boy into the microwave. And it has the most god-awful stench to it when it's fucking cooking. And the only ones that smell fucking awful are the meatball ones. And I have a disease called alpha-gall, which makes me allergic to red meat. I contracted it from a white deer tick bite. And what alpha-gall does is it makes you allergic to the polysaccharide galactose, the chemical that makes meat look red. Human meat actually doesn't have it, surprisingly. So I can only eat chicken or fish. So, yeah, no, of course I'm that unlucky. Yeah, I can only eat only eat non-red meats if I want to have a meat.
Oh, so you can have long pig. Okay, that's good then.
And basically, as long as it's white meat, I can eat it. Pork isn't white meat, but unless it's a very specific cut. So, Frozen is here microwaving a fucking Hot Pocket. And he is just going to fucking town, dancing away like, oh god, I can't wait to eat my food. Oh god, wait, this might be a hospital trip here in a second. Because I realized that it smelled so goddamn awful, and the only ones that smell awful are the meatball ones. And this thing gets done cooking, and I grab it and I take it upstairs. And I'm like, alright, if I'm gonna eat this bad boy, I'm gonna eat it in front of my friends that know my fucking address so they can call me an ambulance. And I pop it in front of them, and I tell them the situation, and they're like, oh, god damn it, Frozen, please don't do that. And I was like, what's the worst that could happen? Mind you, for some reason, this Hot Pocket was already starting to fall apart, but I'm peelable. But I didn't want to peel it open, because I didn't want to spill anything out. That should have been my first warning. So! Frozen takes a bite out of this thing, and he gets nothing but bread. There is absolutely no meat, no cheese, no sauce, none of that shit. It's just nothing but bread. And I'm a little bit disappointed by that. But the next bite, I take a bite out of it, and it turns out it's the pepperoni one. Now, the company that, funnily enough, the company that most food companies get their pepperoni from is Sugardale. And Sugardale pepperoni happens to be one of the most processed fucking foods out there when it comes to the pepperoni industry. And thanks to that, I'm able to technically eat it, which is kind of cool because it's got like more chemicals than it does actually like red meat in it. So I take another bite out of this bad boy, and I got lucky on that. And it's just pretty good. Nice to have some nice food. And I get to near the bottom of it, and I take a bite out of it, and I taste the most ashy, chalky fucking piece of fucking grain that I've ever had in my life. And I started coughing up this thing and spat it out. So I look inside the Hot Pocket to see what caused that. So I grab and I pull out this thing from this Hot Pocket. What do I pull out, you may ask?
A cigarette.
Frozen pulled out a nugget of weed the size of my goddamn thumb. Mind you, I have big hands.
Oh, wow. Weed bucket.
I have big, meaty hands. A hot box pocket. Now, why the fuck did Frozen not, like, spit this out first?
Stretch redeem.
Simple. Oh, yeah. Gotta do a stretch.
Much better.
Cool.
Sorry
I shall
about that.
stretch too. Okay. So, Frozen fucking Sunlight decides that it would be a wonderful idea. The most ingenious idea. Even though his friends told Frozen, stop. That's bad for you. I tell my friends the one line that explains most of my chaos. There's two specific lines that explain most of my chaos, but there's one specifically that explains a lot of the shit that happens in my life. Are you ready for this?
Go on.
Frozen, you shouldn't be eating that. That's probably a bad idea. No, Jimothy. Mama didn't raise no quitter. So I finished this fucking Hot Pocket with weed in it, including the nugget. Because Mama didn't raise no quitter, and we don't waste food in this here household. So I eat this goddamn nugget of weed, like, straight the fuck up. After 30 minutes, I didn't remember what happened.
God.
My friend Jimothy just said that I was trying to suggest to him some genius, quote-unquote, ideas for his next video that he was working on. My friend Toast was then trying to tell me how I was talking about how, do you think a horse would recognize itself in a movie if it acted in the movie and then watched it? Like, what the fuck was I on? Since it was weed, thank God it was weed, because weed isn't that bad for you when it comes to that stuff. Unlike the next story, immediately after this, the 3KMG incident.
Oh boy.
So, Frozen Sunlight goes over to his brother's house after work because my brother and I worked at the same place at this time. My brother wanted to vent about his girlfriend and, well, not his girlfriend, fucking his boss, I think it was? Yeah, his boss. My bad. His girlfriend was there, and, he said that he brought over snacks. He brought over, like, not he brought over snacks. He had snacks, he had drinks, he had all this stuff at his place, and he was like, you can have as many of these things as you want as long as you listen to me vent. And I was like, I bet. He gives me Tostitos. The fucking best corn chip out there next to Fritos. And I fucking was in love as I finished his entire goddamn box of this stuff, okay? Oh, not box, bag of this stuff. He was upset about it, but I didn't care. I loved me some fucking Tostitos. He had Mountain Dews, he had Coca-Colas, he had all sorts of sodas, and I drank a lot of them. Oh my god. So, he also had these Sour Patch Kids that were unequivocally fucking bussin'. And I finished half of this goddamn bag before he realized something. Hey, Frozen, can I see that bag real quick? I'm like, yeah, what's up? You want something? Here, just take it. And he's like, he reads it over. He looks at me. Ghost white fucking eyes. Tells Frozen, hey, Frozen, how much of this bag did you eat? Well, I mean, I just opened it up and I just, like, started going to town. He's like, you ate half of the fucking bag by yourself? And it's like, yeah, it was good. Frozen, these are THC gummies. So he grabs his fucking scale and weighs it out real quick.
Ow!
And he measures it. I ate 3,000 milligrams of TH fucking C. And my brother is telling me, Frozen, you need to go home right the fuck now. Right the fuck now. And I immediately fucking book it home after he says that. As in, I have been sitting here for like an hour and a half mowing down on these goddamn things, and I didn't realize, like, the moment I stood up, I got a head rush, which meant all the blood that was in my gut went to my head. Okay?
Yep.
Why is that a problem? Because in my gut is where all the THC was, as it was being processed as we spoke. And shit started hitting. The moment I stood up, things were unequivocally fucking bursting. I saw colors. I heard sounds. I heard colors. I saw sounds. Which is kind of funny because I actually do see colors whenever I hear people talk because I have synesthesia. Synesthesia means I can measure, like, lets me measure numbers in a three-dimensional space in my head, and I can measure the gap for doing math equations. It's kind of fun. But I also see colors whenever I hear certain sounds in the peripheral parts of my vision. Like the areas you can't see. Like when you have your eyes closed, for example, and you know how you can't see like the area behind your eyes. That's where I see the colors. It is fucking weird. But this THC fucked me up, and I saw nothing but colors. And shit got worse. Because my brother lives on the 3rd story of an apartment complex, and the only way to get up into his house is through a door, not through a door, is through a staircase outside. So I had to go down a 3-story flight of stairs, high as a kite. And the only way that I thought of to go down those stairs without dying was by sliding down them, fucking hands crawling me down the stairs, legs stretched out, and I pulled myself slowly down the stairs. Now, Frozen's brother was watching the entire time, and I was fucking baked off my fucking gourd at this point, midway down the stairs, because it took me almost 15 minutes to go down these 3 flights of stairs. And I stand up. And where I used to live was literally only like a hop, skip, and literally a hop, skip, and a jump away. Literally, it was like right down the block. But that walk that would usually take 3 minutes took almost 30. As I had to grab one leg and put it in front of me. And I grabbed the other leg and move it in front of me. I had to drag my feet like that. And every time I fell over, I had to use one arm to grab the other arm to put it up. Like, put my arm up. And then I would use that arm that I just propped up to grab the other arm to prop that arm up. And I would use that arm to prop the... It was a fucking vicious cycle. Until I had somebody help me up to my feet. And then I just fucking did the same thing again. Dragged one foot forward. Drag the other foot forward. Drag one foot forward. Drag the other foot forward. Until I finally made it home after 30 fucking minutes.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna be laughing this entire episode.
So I get to my staircase. That goes up into my house. I have like 4 steps to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
Here's how I get up. I sit on a stair. And I grab a leg. And I move said leg up onto the other, onto the next step. And then I use that as leverage to lift my ass up and plop it on that step. And I repeat this process 4 times. These steps are pretty big, so I was able to get away with doing that. I tried doing it whenever I got to the steps in my house to get up to the 2nd floor where I have my room. And instead of me, while I'm zoinked off my gourd fucking high, instead of me, trying to walk up them like normal, trying to get up the stairs the same way I got down the stairs at my brother's place, I tried doing the same thing again. And instead of me, going nice and gentle like I did before, I was trying to speed this shit up. So I sit on the 1st step, I lift the leg up, I prop myself up, and then I do it again. Except this time, I kick my foot out as fast as I fucking can, and I put a hole through the fucking railing.
Oops.
And part of my boot gets stuck in there, too. So when I rip my boot out, I take half of the fucking banister off!
Oh, God. Someone's a little too strong while baked off their face.
I mean, I'm a fucking himbo. What do you expect? So I make my way up these stairs until I go, oops, and I just fucking make it up the staircase.
Just oops.
I eventually make it up the stairs after another, hour of me trying to get up there because I didn't have as much wiggle room as I did on the stairs in the fucking front of the house. And I get into my room and doing the move one leg forward, move the other leg forward, move one leg forward, move the other one forward. And I finally get to sit down at my desk instead of going to my bed like I should have But it was a good thing I sat at my desk so that way I could probably try and hop into a VC so that way I could have somebody at least watch over me. So, what does Frozen do? Does he call up his best friend Jimothy Ross to keep an eye on him? Does he call up his other friend to keep an eye on him? Does he call his parents to keep an eye on him?
None of that.
None of that. Frozen does the one thing you shouldn't do when you've got this much chemical in your system.
Stream it.
He wasn't. No, I didn't stream it. I hopped on a friend of mine's stream and said friend was playing the one game you don't want to play while high.
Oh.
Have you heard of a game called Bug Snacks?
Yeah, my sibling plays it.
You know all the colors and all the weird shit that happens in that fucking game?
All I can guess is that you started screaming.
Would you like for me to pull up the clip from their fucking channel
Oh my god.
of Frozen being fucking zoinked off his gourd as this happened, as they have 2 clips of Frozen being zoinked off his gourd?
Let's watch this, shall we?
Alright. I'll stream it to the Discord, okay?
Yep. That's why I...
Yeah, or I can drop it. Oh, yeah. Let me find the clips, if they still have them.
And shocked in his pants, maybe.
Let me go to your clips, view all clips, top all. Let's see here.
Frozen.
Yeah, it's one of their 2 top clips, and the other clip is also their other top clip. Here, let me just because I don't. Here we go. Because I can't associate with them anymore. I'm just gonna block out their name. It's for reasons I'll explain on another day.
That's
But
alright.
here we go. Can you see this? If
Boop.
not, I'll open it up in a different browser type.
Done.
Can you see it?
I see your mouse.
Oh, god damn it.
There
I
we
hate
go.
Alpha. Hold on.
There we go. No!
Oh, you're able to see it.
There! We can see it. Okay, good.
Alright. You ready for this?
Let's go.
Alright, there's 2 clips of this.
What? Huh? What? Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry.
That's toast.
Do you ever think that mosquitoes or ladybugs are considered roadkill? We should all block the view of the cameras and just like swarm the screen. I think that I should.
Anyway.
So fucking baked. Oh my god. I can't breathe.
Now, you want to hear the worst part about all of this as well? My brother hit me up earlier today and said, "Hey, Frozen, I no longer take gummies anymore." And I'm like, glad to hear that. So there's a 3rd story now, thanks to today.
No.
Frozen's brother had he and I worked at the same company, so we had to get our W-2s from the old place we lived at, and I grabbed mine because I came over there at midnight and I saw that his was in the mailbox and I was like, oh cool. So I grabbed mine, I grab his, I bike over to his place and I hand him his, and we have a nice casual conversation. He's like, oh hey, by the way, Frozen, since I don't take gummies anymore, here, noise suppression, here, have this. What is this, you may ask? Fucking gummies! Mama didn't raise no quitter.
You had them all.
No, I still have him right here. I haven't gotten to take him yet because I got high on a different way by accident.
Oops.
Again. How did Frozen get fucking goinked off his Zord? I mean, zoinked off his gourd.
Wow.
Why, it's quite simple. It's quite simple. My brother and his girlfriend were smoking the last of their keef that they had, which is the leftovers of weed. That is like the crystals and stuff like that that is in weed that gets you high. They smoked almost, I think it's like 15 grams of that shit, which is a lot of keef.
Ooh.
We were sitting on the back porch, just bullshitting, and they were venting about work again, and while I was standing there while they were just ripping from this fucking bong, I started getting secondhand high off of them.
Oh boy.
And I live 2.5 miles away from where I used to now, and I bike everywhere. So when I was biking home after having this conversation with them for like an hour as they were ripping from this bong and the smoke kept filling up the area we were in, shit got trippy whenever I was biking home. And I saw some shit
Oh
on my
boy.
bike ride home. I laid down and I took a bit of a fucking nap. Like I thought it was like 15-minute nap to try and clear this shit out. And I woke up, I stared at the ceiling light by accident, and I thought I saw God.
Oh boy.
I did not see God. I in fact saw a ceiling light.
Oh dear.
But yeah, no. I thought I saw God when I did, and I woke up and I was like, I got the munchies. So I got downstairs and I find some egg noodles that my roommate hasn't eaten yet, and I was like, oh fuck yeah. So I eat these dry as fuck uncooked egg noodles
Oh dear.
and crunch on them like they're goddamn chips. And then I go back into my basement and I'm trying to set shit up. By the way, most of the stuff is worn off by now, which is why I'm able to have this conversation. But I go downstairs and I start trying to move shit down there for my new office area because I'm like, fuck it. While I'm in feel good mood, I may as well do some stuff. So I start rearranging stuff. I put foam paneling up, but half of them fell off because I didn't use enough glue or the proper glue. But we get this all I get this all like set up and prepared at least. And even install the rugs somehow, which I didn't know I could do while fucking zoinked off my gourd. I still need to set up new wiring and lighting in that room, but after that, I'll have a perfect recording studio. And I come up the stairs, and my staircase is small for me. I bunk my head off of it regularly. And when I was going up the stairs,
thank you very much. Lycan Gamer 45. Arigatou gozaimashita, go Shushin-sama. Thank you very much for joining the estate. I hope you enjoy your stay here at the Hayami estate. Sorry about that.
oh no, you're good. You're good. Go right ahead and compliment your fans. But going up these stairs, the height of the staircase is about like 5'7", and if you don't know, as I mentioned before, I am 6'1". I'm 184 centimeters tall. It sucks a lot more than people think. Yeah, you're tall. Yeah, you can flex on people for that. But it hurts your fucking back like crazy, like genuinely.
It's like how like girls are like, oh, you got big boobs. I'm like, yeah.
You don't know big boobs. Trust me, if you have.
I have a pair of fucking double G's. So yes, I know pain.
Good fucking god. The size. I'm so sorry. Do you want these gummies? They'll help you with your back pain.
I would love to, but
I bet. Give me
one of
shipping
my-
address.
one of my partners actually like had a bad trip with like weed, so I, out of respect for him, I don't do that sort of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Proud of you though. But
Yeah, the most that, like, the only times I've ever gotten high was when I was given endone. Now, whenever I'm given endone, I get weirdly sexual. I mean weirdly.
Heyo.
Here's Mom Melissa's fun story. When you give her morphine derivatives, it can go one of many ways. I can either get very friendly, I can get very depressed, it's like I'm drunk, or if you give me endone, I get weirdly sexual. So I get home after one of my more recent, like, it was my second to last surgery on my fucking ass, because, you know, I suffer a bleeding issue that seems to just happen from that area. Now, when I come home from the surgery, this is all coming from everyone around me, because I had no fucking idea what was going on. I was high on fucking endone. I'm going around and just being all cuddly and huggy, and then right in my ex's ear, I suddenly yell out, even though I did nothing wrong, Jack the Ripper stole my fucking penis!
Sorry, what?
That is my exact wording, according to those around me. And then as I'm being laid down on the couch, fucking whizzed out, I then go on ahead and say, fucking leave me alone, goddamn cum guzzling asshole ninjas. And then I start talking about booting pirates for some reason.
Right, unfortunately, I have to head off now.
That's okay, Lulu.
Alright.
Sure thing.
You two enjoy your stream. See ya.
Hella. But yeah, no, for continuing with my little tiny bit here, because there's not much left. When Frozen was going up these stairs are 5'7" for the ceiling. I'm 6'1". When I'm high, I have no self-preservation. So instead of ducking, I just walked up like normal, and I couldn't fit. So instead of me like ducking down, I kept bashing my head into the fucking roof ceiling to try and make way until I actually put a hole in my fucking ceiling now from where my head was. So now I gotta fix that up at some point soon. Because I made room instead of made accommodations for the room by, you know, ducking my head down. So yeah, Frozen-shaped hole in his new fucking apartment. He's got to patch up. He comes up here after he realizes, fuck, stream forgot to get my setup set up, you know? So I come up, get my shit set up, and then I message you, well, not message you, I say, yeah, ready to go, and then we start the call.
Oh, another stretch redeem.
Oh my god.
Everyone wants to hear Stream Mom moan. Usually,
Damn right.
usually people have to pay for my Fansly in order to get that sort of content.
Ayo.
Yeah, I have a Fansly, so if anyone wants to see some very interesting images, go on over there.
I mean, I used to have an oof myself.
Ooh, thank you very much, Suki, for ordering the ducky. You're actually the first person to order it. So arigatou gozaimasu. Speaking of my ducky, there we go.
Yo.
Yes, if anyone wants to sleep with Stream Mum, I have a ducky Makura for sale. Over at this link. I just gotta go and put it over in my...
Oh! Oh, it's a body. Okay, body pillow. That's what you mean. Okay,
Yeah,
I gotcha.
yeah. Oh, a lot of
Hmm.
you're not degenerate enough. I mean, the technically the first person to purchase my well, to have my Ducky Makora is Lulu, but that was because I bought it for him.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
But
So you're
yes.
supporting your. Yeah, okay. Ah.
Oh, you're not degenerate enough because you didn't know what a Ducky Makora is, Frozen.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, I didn't understand what the word was because remember, Frozen is a little bit fucking zoinked.
Yeah, just wee. But at least now everyone has learned a little bit about something that happened with Stream Mum. Give her Endone, and you're gonna hear a lot of fun stuff from her.
Please, just be careful.
The funny thing is that, like, they always warn me that like, morphine and morphine derivatives are easily addictive compounds. I've never had that problem.
Yeah.
The one that has the problem with pain meds is my father. And yeah, because of that, I've never gotten addicted to any sort of pain medications. Because he would always take them.
Yeah, I'm not addicted to any chemical substance anymore of any kind. The only one that I was sort of addicted to was a butyryl sulfate, but that was because I kind of needed to be addicted to it in order to breathe. Because one more thing to add to the shit pile, Frozen was at one point an asthmatic due to the shit that he has to go through. Not gonna do too much information about that, but just know parents were substance users, mother specifically. And while I was being made in the factory, she was using some stuff, and it got into my lungs and fucked up my lungs. So the doctors had to literally stick a vacuum in my down my throat into my lungs to suck the gunk out. Yeah. Shit was rough, my dude. Oh.
So, what kind of...
So, huh?
Oh, I was just gonna say, what kind of games do you enjoy playing?
The shorter question than that is, what are the games that I don't play? Because I'm a variety streamer. I will play anything and everything. As long as I get to collab while I'm doing so, because I never do solo streams. I only ever collab because it is way too much fun to collab than it is to do stuff by myself. There's actually only one stream that I did solo. One. And it was the fucking stream that I was doing for One Piece Odyssey to try and, test out my new mic and make sure it was set up right. So it works. And I'm going to be playing more of that game whenever I get more people to play it with. But yeah, no, the one that I've played the most recently is, let me
Oh, fuck. Oh, I just hit myself.
How the fuck did you do that?
The thing was, I was trying to find the right button on my keyboard to get rid of fucking full screen on here, and I pressed the button to... I pressed the button to, like, test, tits, and, well, tits works.
Hey, yo.
Tits. Twitch integrated throwing system.
I know. I have tits too. My chat uses it and abuses it on me.
Oh yeah. The person that I have here at the estate today is FrozenSunlite, a thing that decided to crawl into my house one day and hasn't left.
I am in your walls now, and you can't get rid of me. I am eating the pink cotton candy in the walls, but people keep telling me it's insulation. No, this is popcorn. This is popcorn now. So.
Well, I mean, here at the estate, I've got I've got a gem mine, an airstrip, several orchards, so many different places that you can just enjoy.
Well, unfortunately for you, I like this fucking cotton candy in the walls more. Eventually, the house will get freezing cold if I have to stay in these walls for too long because I'll just eat all of it. No, I'm joking. Fuck. The games that I usually play the most are Deep Rock Galactic, 100% Orange Juice, Dead by Daylight, Risk of Rain, Among Us, Goose Goose Duck. Sometimes I just do just chatting where I just start doing like stuff like serial tier lists. I also recently started doing more Terraria, Vermintide, and a little bit more Fortnite too because people like watching me do Fortnite. Then I also host the Jackbox Party Packs as well. And Monster Prom is also one of the things that I started doing where I have everybody who comes on the stream dressed up in a maid outfit, and it's called the Maid Monday event. Yeah. It was it's a lot of fun. And recently, since I started collaborating with Maxor, I started doing more Elden Ring. And it's been a lot of fun to play that. The other one that I tried out recently as well was GTFO, but when I played it with a guy who's been playing the game for years and happens to be a professional at this shit, it felt so trivialized and took away all the fun of the stealth action by him literally just going around and clubbing things in the head with a sledgehammer.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
It's
Also,
it's 9:40 here right now. Oof.
hey yo, nice. It is currently almost 6:40 right now in the morning.
Yeah. I'm usually in
For you,
bed.
it's evening.
I'm usually in bed by now, just due to my blood condition, but I can stay awake for another 20 minutes.
I gotcha. The other thing is, we are going to have a Minecraft server starting up soon that is specifically for VTubers and people who happen to be subscribers or very trusted users soon.
The funny thing is that I suggested playing Minecraft with Lulu and Grim. They're like, we're not letting you play Minecraft, not with how much you wander off.
I was gonna say, if you want to join up for the thing, you're more than welcome to. We just have to get everything set up because we're still working on the plugins and server spawn. Yo, raise an axolotl armor. Nice.
Yeah, the thing is that I have if a game is open world, I have a tendency to just wander off. Bye bye.
I follow the collectibles, and you cannot stop me.
Yeah, essentially, I'll just go into the world, and then next thing you know, I'm just goodbye.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
See, the other thing that I used to do a lot of too was Dungeons and Dragons, but my playgroup kind of fell apart. But it was some of the most fun I've had streaming in God knows how long.
The person who's speaking, Lachlan, it's FrozenSunlite. He's just asking who you are. This is over on YouTube.
Oh, you're live on YouTube, AO? Hold on. I didn't know that. Whoopsies! I only had one chat pulled up. Hold on. But yeah, since you're only going to be here for another like 20 minutes or so, I can start taking questions if anybody wants to.
I've got, I have this done on YouTube and Facebook as well.
Oh, hold on. I guess I got to open up Facebook too. Hold on. I have 3 monitors for this. Hell yeah! Where's Facebook? Hell yeah! All right, cool. I have all 3 streams up. Right Hold on. I have the Facebook stream up now. I see chat on all of them. Okay. Yeah, no. I got every stream up. Let's go.
There's my there's like my new start
Hi-
my new start screen, which was made by the same person who did the cover image. Unfortunately, my cover has to be put on hold because of my fucking computer fan. But we're gonna try and fix that after the show. I wanna fucking strangle someone!
I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh no. But to anybody and everybody who is here, if you would like to ask questions, I guess now would probably be the best time since you have what, like 15, 20 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright.
So let's see. Aside from favorite games, what's been your worst experience as a streamer so far?
I will not say names, but I got canceled twice so far because when I first started out, my my last relationship kind of flumped the bed, and they were the head of a stream team, so they had everybody that they were friends with go after me. Second time was when the last street team I was a part of started coming at me because they thought I was a child groomer for one reason and one reason alone. Minor slipped into a fucking 18+ Discord that I was one of the members of. And they pinned all the blame on me instead of, you know, all of the other 5 heads of the Discord as well. They used me as the scapegoat because I had the largest community at the time. And I lost nearly half of my followers because of it on every platform.
Yeah.
Which really fucking sucked because I'm just here to try and help people out.
Yeah,
But because
someone actually came to me anonymously and said that you were a suspected P word, but
oh, really?
Yeah.
As I said, because minors slipped into our 18+ Discord, they blamed it all on me because I had the largest community, and they said that I'm the only person who advertised it. Meanwhile, I have an actual folder nearly 58 megabytes large. Screenshots are only like maybe a kilobyte each, like a couple of kilobytes each. But I have a folder 58 megabytes large, including Word and text documents and statements from individuals. If they come after me again, I'm filing a proper fucking lawsuit, as I have 15 different lawsuits I can file on each of these individuals that is currently targeting me and attacking me for just fucking, you know, being here, you know? And my friend Jimothy Ross was actually the one who went on the offensive as well against these motherfuckers and broke down all their statements and the fact they didn't have any evidence. So I'm going to go after these people for slander and defamation if this ever comes back up from them.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you've told me your side of the story because yes, this person was came up to me and just told me that like earlier this year there was stuff going around about you being this terrible creep, and I'm like, I'll look into it.
If you want to, after stream, I can air it out to you about all this stuff and run you through every single screenshot we have, along with every bit of the conversations, if you would like. As unlike these people who are accusing me, I provide my evidence.
Get them for harassment and defamation.
Along with falsely accusing me of shit that has been going on.
So
shit's been whack, dude.
I'm just glad that I decided to like just wait until I could look into this further, because yeah, you seem too much of a
much of a kind individual to do it, but people then immediately suspected me of being a fucking creep because who is just that nice? Who's that kind? That's weird. That's weird. Why are you so nice? That's weird. Because I want to fucking help people. Is that an issue?
I mean, I get the same sort of treatment
If
I
Mr. Beast can cure the blindness of 1,000 people at once, is he a creep?
I mean, he's been accused of using philanthropy as a way to earn money. I'm like, dude, if he can make money by literally giving it back, I think that's a good thing, and it's more telling of what you actually think, mate.
So by being kind, he's earning money, which he then uses to be kind, which makes him earn money, which he uses to be kind, which makes him earn money, which makes him be kinder. It's a feedback loop that lets him help more people. Let the dude do what he wants to do because it's helping people in the long run. Just like me. I am here to help anybody and everybody. I will collab with anybody and everybody. I will use my platform to help anybody and everybody. All you need to do is reach out and ask or talk to me and I can help you out. It's as simple as that. Like, I just genuinely want to help people. Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is.
I know. I I remembered some really traumatic memories this morning. Let's just say that one of the things that my ex did was, because I was more well liked in like our community area back when I lived with him, he brandished a knife to our neighbors.
Ooh.
He's sane.
Yeah, that totally sounds sane. I, for one, have been used as a knife block holder for my ex, so I understand how it would feel to get fucking stabbed. It is not a good feeling.
Yeah, and the thing is that he's threatened to dox me if I talk about him anymore, even though I have never used his name once. So
I mean, as long as you don't say his name and you keep your location where this event took place a secret, there is no need for him to be fucking upset and come after you and dox your information, because you're not doxing his information. Therefore, if he does this, you can file lawsuits.
I have not given any names nor locations, and yet he comes into my DMs and threatens to show the world who I really am. Dude, I've both my partners know that I'm well known for bullshitting and lying all the fucking time. The only thing that I don't lie about is the fact that I'm willing to help people even if it's at my own detriment.
Can I say something that's going to make you lose your shit laughing?
Go on.
I don't lie. I have no reason to lie. It is so fucking boring compared to my real life. I have literally lost, like, the will to want to lie, other than saying, yeah, I'll be fine. That is the most I will ever lie. And because my real life has been a fucking roller coaster and a half. Just a couple of these stories here, by the way, because I tell them on stream all the fucking time, as new ones come and go. So, like, it's hard for me to be, what's what I want to use here? Insincere, let's put it that way. Because I don't understand why I would need to be insincere about anything. Like, if I fuck up, I take accountability. If I'm not at fault and somebody's blaming it on me, I take steps I can to protect myself. I don't have a need to fucking lie. And I know for a fucking fact somebody probably watching this is one of the people that happens to be against me. And if they are, yeah, prove I lied.
So yeah, that man is just like trying to
ruin your name,
trying to intimidate me, even though I have not spoken his name, nor have I given any locations. And one of my last guests actually told me that I can actually go to the police with that threat, since I know exactly who it is, and I know, and I know that, and I have picture proof of him threatening me because I showed it to both my partners when it happened.
Okay. Gotcha. That makes some sense.
Because at least then it's not just my word against his.
Yeah, no. As long as you've got your receipts, you'll be able to kick some fucking ass in the court line.
Oh, and I'll make sure to have him pay restitution for pain and suffering.
You fucking better. If not, I can get you a lawyer that can help you with that shit. I don't know if they'll be able to practice in your country or anything like that, or their country, but I can help you out best I can. Because as I said, I'm just here to fucking help! Yeah. Better call Saul. Down.
We actually don't have Better Call Saul in Australia.
Really?
Yeah.
I never watched it though.
It's region blocked.
That's why today's sponsor, NordVPN. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm not sponsored. I hope to one day be sponsored, but yeah.
Oh, I've actually
Do you
gone
know how
through
expensive a fucking VPN is? I would rather sleep in an Iron Maiden than pay for a fucking VPN.
Have you tried VR chat?
I've played VR chat a few times. It's interesting.
Did you know that there's a world on there that has every anime, every TV show, and every movie that is licensed through said world? And you don't need to pay for a single thing for it. It is licensed through it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I can show it to you at some point. It's literally called Movies and Chill, if you ever want to, be introduced to this place. I use it all the time when my girlfriend and I hang out on VR chat. To those of you who don't know, my girlfriend is my microphone stand here. Bit of news that...
I thought it was your right hand.
Nah, it's not Rosie Palmer and her 5 sisters. You two sound like you're reading a script. It's more so, I'm trying to think of proper terminology for this stuff, because remember, I'm still zoinked off by Gord from fucking boofing myself by accident.
And I'm just having a good laugh.
Yeah, I mean, if I was reading off of a script, I would probably be like, wait, where are my notes? No, I am completely and totally zooted.
Yeah. He got a contact high from his sibling.
Oh no, it's not contact high because I got high from it. Because they were smoking all of the keef that they had left, which was all the crystals and the weed, and I was there with them, and the smoke got into my face and in my lungs. So yeah, I am a little bit zwinkied because that is the most pure high you can get from that stuff. There is no plants, there is nothing. It is just the high crystals.
You need a stoner pie.
I do not want a stoner pie because if I have a stoner pie, I am gone. You will not be able to resuscitate me.
Essentially, you'll be hearing like Starlight in your fucking head.
Yeah, no, I'd probably be hearing a lot more than just that.
When I was all blissed out on fucking endone, all I remember seeing was white.
That reminds me, when I broke my arm at my grandfather's funeral, they had me on Vicodin, and I was fucking giddy on that shit. Continue.
But yeah, and then the next morning, right before I had to take my next dose of endone, that was when I was told everything. And I'm like, fucking what? I'm just, why? Why did you tell me this? Because it's fucking funny. And I'm just like, yeah, funny at my fucking expense, I guess. Oh, but then there was this, I wasn't high or anything for this one. I was celebrating a birthday with someone who I no longer associate with because they did something to seriously piss me right the fuck off. So I no longer talk to them. But I was celebrating their birthday at the time because they were dating my best friend at the time. And I had collapsed because my red blood cell count was too low. So I couldn't be on my legs anymore, and I collapsed to the ground. My ex found me and put me in bed. The fucking guy has the gall to have a go at me for collapsing at his birthday party.
Bruh!
Mind you, his birthday party was at my house.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And you know what was the thing that really pissed me off that had me stop talking to him?
Huh.
My former best friend at the time, the one he was dating, he no longer wished to date her. Do you know how he did? He sent a legally blind girl a fucking Dear John letter in a text.
Oh, no.
I had to read it to her.
Oh, no.
I was...
Oh.
Of course, there's a lot of other stuff this guy fucking did. This same friend was suffering in hospital. She had a infection that could have killed her. I was told about this really late at night, so everyone, including myself, were just fucking tired and ill, and I get a phone call from her parents saying she's in hospital and she could be dying. This infection may do something. I got out of bed and without no care whatsoever, I rushed to the hospital to be there for my friend. When I get there, I'm wondering, where is he? He didn't want to come to his fucking girlfriend who could not be on this fucking earth anymore because he had a fucking headache.
No fucking way.
No joke.
Oh, good God. Broski, I'm so sorry. Fuck, you need a fucking hug. Here, take this. Take this one.
Like, at least I show that I have the fucking gall, the care and gall to actually get out of bed and go to my friend to be there for them when they need me. Thank God she survived. Thank God. But then she ended up dating my horrible ex, so now we no longer talk. But that's a different story.
Fair enough.
Literally 3 days after I break up with him, she starts dating him. Yeah. You think there's a bro code?
Yeah, there is a bro code of sorts, but it's not that.
So,
Yeah, no, the headache is a woman's excuse, quote unquote, if that's what you're trying to go off of, Suki.
I no longer associate with, well, the guy because he's a fucking bastard, and I'm so glad that he lost his position in the orchestra. This is the same orchestra that I was a part of as a child. Yeah, I had one of the best places in that orchestra. I played the lead piano.
Oh. Hey, yo.
Try playing Ride of the fucking Valkyries on the goddamn piano.
Oh, no, that's gotta be fucking awful. I'm sorry. Holy shit.
Or I think like it's that song that's always like associated with bees. I forget the name of that song.
Bees?
Yeah.
So I swing my head to a swarm of bees. That one?
Not that one. It's
Oh.
a orchestral piece. It's like I can't.
Oh, Flight of the Bumblebee one, yeah. Flight
Yeah,
of the Bumblebee, I think.
That one, yes, that's it. And oh yeah, I heard it all the time in Looney Tunes. Basically all these I played Tchaikovsky for the fucking orchestra, for God's sake.
There you go.
Yeah. But I started hating the piano because my parents tried to live vicariously through me because I was so good at like instruments. So I quit. I'm just getting back into guitar.
Hey, yo, you play guitar?
Yeah, I just don't practice because whenever I try to practice on my own, I always feel stupid. I like practicing in groups because then it feels like I'm not being dumb.
Yeah. Because fun fact, I don't know if your chat knows this or not, because I did mention it earlier, but I used to actually be a member of a death metal band, and I would do the vocals for it. So.
Oh, you mentioned that before the stream.
Oh yeah. In that case, I'll mention it here then. So yeah, FrozenSunlite used to be a member of the fucking metal band Midnight Tarot, but that band fell apart, and you will not be able to find a single recording of it because we're all local to my area. So yeah, ages ago, but just a reminder that I used to be a member of one. So if you need any help with any kind of musical setup, just give me a shout out, and I can help you out with that.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get my PreSonus software to fucking work. Probably gonna have to do that tomorrow. When I'm awake, because yeah, it's 10:05 in the evening now, and anytime I don't get enough sleep, according to my partners, well, Grim kind of becomes my dad.
Oh boy. Oh no.
I love him to bits, really, but he's got to stop being my dad. But I mean, there's an old saying that says that girls marry their fathers, while boys marry their mothers. So it's just like the other old adage where it's girls look like their dads and boys look like their mums.
All right, I guess that makes sense because I've noticed people are trying to use the Oedipus complex for that kind of shit, and it's kind of stupid. If you ask me.
Oh, looks like you've got yourself a fan for the death metal stuff. Lachlan here loves all sorts of metal music.
Oh, Gorgoth, Cannibal Corpse, Lachlan, Born of Osiris. Also, by the way, your first name is actually similar to my middle name, because I am a Lachlan from the upper area of Scotland. I am from there, and I'm from the Rhys bloodline as well. Direct descendant, by the way, so technically I'm actually a Prince of Wales. It's kind of cool.
I am of the McQuillan bloodline on my grandmother's side, so I'm part Irish.
Oh, I am the most Irish motherfucker you'll ever meet. I've actually had to do my 1,000 follower goal for Twitch was to do a face reveal. And I posted it on Twitter, so people now know what I look like. I was not expecting as much positivity as I received. It was a bit overwhelming and a bit overstimulating, but it was nice. It was really cool. I liked it. Like being able to put myself out there and not get judged for my appearance for once. Like, ever since I became a member of the VTuber community, I've never met so much support and love and care and affection not anywhere else. Platonically, by the way. But I also, like, to those of you who don't know, because I'm keeping this as down low as possible on my stream, but I do not, like my channel, but I do not care if people know about it elsewhere. As long as it's learned secondhand and not directly from me, I don't give a fuck. But I actually do have a girlfriend that I met through streaming. And you'll know who they are because they literally bought me. Not like, we say that as a joke, but they dropped 100k bits on me.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I cried. I cried so fucking hard.
Was that the reason why you got that like picture of you being crushed by bits?
Yeah, that's actually what somebody drew as a fan art of the situation.
And just all the biddies.
Yeah. They went itty bitty titty committee. That was like the humongous titty bitty committee.
Well, at least you know that she cares enough about you to drop that much on you.
Well, this is before we started dating.
I mean, Lulu.
They hopped in a VC with me, and I started talking to them, and I was like, "Oh, you're the motherfucker that hashtag broke the ice. Hi, how are you?" And we got talking, and we actually have a lot in fucking common, and we were hanging out outside of streams, just doing whatever. And it eventually led to where we are now, and I couldn't be happier. Because they're not doing this for money, obviously. They're not doing this for clout, obviously. They genuinely are just a good fucking person, and I am beyond ecstatic to be their partner.
It's thanks to the VTubing community that I have the partners that I have now. Grim was the first one to come in, and like I was stuck. But I was able to just move forward with myself, and then like August of last year, Lulu came into the picture, and now I just can't be. I just can't be without either of them. Really, they both make me smile in their own special ways, and like Grim, every time I tell him that there's a song I want sung to me, he'll go on call and start singing it to me, and I'm just like, oh my god, you're gonna make me cry again, you fucking soft bastard! I mean, just the other day I told him, I love this song, I don't want to set the world on fire, and he started singing it.
I don't want to set the world on fire. Such a good song, though.
Yeah. I was just like, oh my god, my heart. Oh, look, are you a Capricorn? I got a feeling that's your horoscope.
Who, me?
Yes, Lachlan's asking if you are a Capricorn.
Would you like to know what I am?
I'm guessing a Gemini.
I am what I have. Haha, Cancer. Oh no, I actually have Darkham's disease, which is causing superficial subcutaneous lipomas to grow along my nervous system, and it's starting in my forearm and it's trailing to my brain. So I got maybe like, I don't know, if I can't get a surgery funded, I got maybe like 3 years, but it's fine. In those 3 years, I could probably make as many people laugh as well as I kind of want to. So we're gonna see how this goes. I still got time. I got plenty of fucking time to work on this.
I mean, I have my horrible body, and I'm still kicking. I was originally given only 10 years left, but thanks to all the support I got from both my partners, my lifespan is now far longer. Although, due to a situation last year that happened with a former fan, 4 years of my life have unfortunately been taken from me. But at least I still have a lot longer to live.
Homie, I understand that. I had 7 years of my life taken from my ex. Oh. Yeah.
Basically, I can't get too stressed out, otherwise years get taken off my life.
Yeah, legitimate years, not just like joking around. I know, I gotcha. Oh, I'm sorry, my dude.
Well, it's good that at least I know that all of my health problems are related to stress. So basically, I just have to keep myself at acceptable levels. I can't get overstressed, otherwise that's when I start losing time.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I mean, I go to self-defense every week to help boost my self-confidence. It's really helped, and now I know how to land a 320-pound guy out on his ass. No, seriously, my ex, he was 165 kilo. Try and guess how much that is in pounds.
165 kilos?
Yes.
Well, a kilo is 2.2 pounds, so 165 times 2.2. Thank you, my brain, for being so fucking stupid. Hold on. 165 times 2.2 is 263 pounds, if I am not mistaken. No decimal.
363.76.
Close, close.
Basically, like, even though I say that I can go up to 320, when I'm an emotional wreck, I get incredibly strong. That's according to my instructor. Essentially, if I'm like emotional, like crying or upset or anything like that, I can get far stronger. I can strike so hard that my instructor actually feels it in his whole arm.
I mean, I have a funny little thingy that you might lose your shit laughing at.
Hmm?
I make bricks for a living, 70-pound bricks for a living. I am very strong from doing 400 reps of 70 a day, every day for the last 8 months.
Nice.
My thumbs have fucking biceps.
Oh, that's cute.
And there was a day where I was carrying a brick, and I sneezed. And when you sneeze, all your muscles contract. And when I sneezed, I broke this brick in half with my grip alone, and I freaked the fuck out at it. And I was like bragging about it to my fucking friends, like, bro, I didn't know I could do this. And I showed my girlfriend and two of my other friends while I was in a VC, like, check this shit. So I grabbed a brick, and I just like grabbed a chunk of it, and I just crushed it in my bare hands and just showed it to them. Like, I had it, well, not bare hands, I had a glove on because I kind of have to wear some form of PPE whenever I'm working at that place, because OSHA regulation. But I crushed a brick in my bare fucking hands. I was ecstatic at realizing just how good my grip force is. Yeah, I can actually turn on my fucking webcam and show you real quick, but I don't care if people see me now because, you know, I just showed my face on Twitter for everybody to see. But here, let me just, hey, give me a quick sec.
Hello?
Hi. You'll probably see this if I do this, okay? See that little lump there?
Oh, yep.
I'm not even flexing. That's just natural now. But if I do flex,
Ooh.
oh yeah,
Just.
shit's fun. I legitimately have biceps on my fucking thumbs.
I used to be a lot stronger when I was a kid. I mean, I was essentially my father's easy pay labor, only $5 a day. And what I did was I carried cement bags and bricks.
Hey, yo, Sam.
Yeah, unfortunately that also resulted in an accident that also then caused a lot of my nervous issues later in life. Essentially I was held under quite a lot of bricks for 2 hours.
Ooh.
My dad
I'm
didn't
sorry.
notice what was going on. It was one of his workmates that went, "Hey, where's your daughter?" And then you just hear,
Hercules, Hercules. I just saw what your chat said there.
yeah, so after that, now I suffer nervous misfires, in my arms, my legs, certain parts of my back are also numb. I can't be on my, knees for too long, because, that causes excruciating pain to the point where I may start crying.
So no head? Sam's phone into ground.
Oh, if we're on the bed, it's fine. It's just, I can't be on tiled floors.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So you're a pillow princess against your will. So that's respectful. Being respectable.
I think we'll have to round things off here. 10:20.
You know, I am okay with that because I want you to do self-care because self-care is fucking important. Okay?
I will fix up my audio setup tomorrow because I want my studio setup to work so I can release covers, for fuck's sakes. Oh, I am going. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, I do have a question. Is this going to be going up as a video?
It's basically just going to be uploaded as a VOD on YouTube.
If it's going to be uploaded to YouTube, then I would just like a copy of the link when it goes live, so that way I can just share it with my community as well. So if anybody in my community would like to know a little bit more about me and who I am, yeah, they can use your video, one, as a reference, and two, get you that extra clout. Ooh, no, I'm fucking with you.
As with why I don't go out, to talk to people, it's because I'm a shut-in. New people kind of, scare me, so I don't exactly go and talk to people. I'm very awkward around others, so yeah, let's see, who do we raid out to tonight? Let's find our next victim, shall we?
Ayo. Yeah, thank you for having me on. I'm glad that I could beat your community and that your community could learn the story of how Frozen fucks up.
Oh, it was great having you on, Frozen, and like I learned a lot. I learned a lot about you as well. Here we go. One of my more sweet and fervent fans. So let's go and let's see. Yes, so we're gonna go and raid out to Rose-chan. She's a wonderful PNG tuber whom I had on Hayami Estate a while back, and I just want to give her a bit of support since she's only got 5 people watching her at the moment. So remember, I keep forgetting to type it in, but when we go to raid in, make sure to type in Hayami Raid as the raid message so that she knows where you're coming from. Arigatou gozaimashita, minna, goshujin-sama, and everyone in between. I will see you all next time in my next stream. Until next time, abayo ne!
See ya. Ah!